Hello guys, welcome to my channel English for Professionals by Sunet Tushara. Today I am going to discuss all the meanings of but. You know, but is a very simple word, but there are so many meanings that sometimes we can very quickly understand. Now, the very basic meaning of but is contrast. But is used to contrast with something said earlier. I am a bit tall, but I can still ride a bicycle. So that means he is old. He is old now. Usually, the old people cannot ride bicycles. So you are telling something in contrast with the earlier meaning. I am a bit tall, but I can still ride a bicycle. In the second sentence, she is beautiful, but she doesn't want to marry. She is beautiful, but she doesn't want to marry. Now, in this case, now you see, you are telling something. She is beautiful. Now, usually, there is a very good demand for the beautiful girls to get married. So, you make it contrast here. But she doesn't want to marry. So, this is the basic meaning. But in this sentence, in this instance, can be easily replaced with yet, however, nevertheless, still, etc. Okay, so that means now you need not to always use the but instead you can use these words when you are going to convey this meaning, contrasting something. So you can still say yet, however, nevertheless, still, etc. So we'll see some examples. The war is won, but the peace is to be done. The war is won, but the peace is to be done. Now you can see you can very easily replace but with yet here. There's no difference in meaning. The war is won, yet the peace is said to be the peace is to be done. He is studious, but he is not that smart. So you can very easily replace but with however in this case. He is studious, however he is not that smart. So contrasting. You are telling something and then again telling something contrasting with the in contrast with the earlier sentence. We have food, but they are not good. We have food, but they are not good. So here you can replace but with nevertheless. We have food, nevertheless they are not good. So although you have food, they are not very good. Contrasting. Then the final one, you can have a university degree, but you are an idiot. You can have a university degree, but you are an idiot. So here, but can be replaced with still. You can have a university degree, still you are an idiot. So there is no much change in the meaning that you are going to convey, even though you replace but with still. So the basic meaning of but is contrast. Then we have another meaning, impossibility. Okay, this is not very commonly used as the meaning of the contrast, uh, but anyway, it is sometimes used. But is used to indicate the impossibility of anything other than what is previously said. We are anything but rich. We are anything but rich. That means they are not rich. Okay, they are not rich, so they can have something. Okay, they can have some wealth or whatever, but they categorically say they are not rich. We are anything but rich. Okay, understand here the impossibility. One cannot do anything but want. The only thing they can do is want. Here now understand because now this is a very specific case in English language, because in some other languages you cannot use but in this sense. You don't say we are anything but rich. You cannot say we are anything but rich in some other languages. Okay, it doesn't convey the real meaning. Now in English, we are anything but rich means we are not rich. We are not rich, but we can anything other than. So it just gives some meaning like other than. One cannot do anything but want. So you can say one cannot do anything other than wandering. So it has, the but has this meaning as well. In this instance, this but can easily be replaced with except. They did nothing but waiting there for the train. They did nothing but waiting there for the train. So you can easily uh, replace this but with except. They did nothing except waiting for the train. So what if we replace the here in the we are anything but rich? We are anything except rich. Usually we don't say we are anything except rich. Then you have to say we are anything. No, you can't say like that. We are anything except rich is usually not being used. One cannot do anything except wandering. That's okay, but not very proper. The correct way is one cannot do anything but wander. But here you say they did nothing but waiting there for the train. You can easily replace that with except. They did nothing except waiting for the train. But for the first two sentences, we are anything but rich and one cannot do anything but wander. What about replacing but with other than? Then it seems okay. We are anything other than being rich. One cannot do anything other than wandering. Like that, you can replace but with these two words. So it has a particular meaning that is different from the meaning that we discussed earlier with contrast. This is not contrast. Okay, this is something like except or other than. Then there is another meaning, no more than or only. No more than or only, but can be used to convey the idea of no more than or only, like this. He was but just a shadow of his old self. He was but just a shadow of his old self. That means he is no more no more his old self, but just a shadow of it. That means he has been weakened or something, but no more the old self. He was but just a shadow of his old self. He is just like a shadow of his old self. So here the meaning is no more than or only. This is but a mere deliberation of the stupidity. This is but a mere deliberation of the stupidity. So that is nothing more than a mere deliberation of the stupidity. It is but surprising that he agreed to donate. It is but surprising that he agreed to donate. Now here also the meaning is it is only but surprising. It is a surprise that he agreed to donate. So there's another method of saying that using but. It is but surprising that he agreed to donate. So there are some other meanings. These are not very common, but you can still say no buts. That means don't say anything against what I asked you to do. So you ask somebody to say implement some proposal. So he was going to say but. Then you say no buts. Do what I said. That is, don't say anything against what I asked you to do. Then he was a clever man, but okay, this is not very commonly used. This is sometimes used in Australian English, used in the meaning of though. He was a clever man though. Now in British English we say he was a clever man though, but in Australian English sometimes you can use this is almost like a slang word. He was a clever man, but then I'm going to tell you one more thing. But God, this is a powerful phrase denoting on the contrary, except or unless. Sometimes you can use this. But God, a powerful phrase. Powerful phrase, some idiomatic phrase. But God. There are some things like that. God forbid, God sake, like that. Okay, due to their culture. So these are the all the meanings of but. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.